So if you've ever watched the sport of pole vaulting, you know it takes an incredible amount of strength and finesse.
Some of the best pole vaulters around are getting ready to show us how it's done in downtown Dickinson, and Mike Haroff joins us now from the Badlands Street Vault. Mike, big event coming up. First of all, thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me again.
Oh, we're so happy to have you here all the way from Dickinson. This event, it just gets everybody excited, or they want to learn more about this, because you think pole vaulting on a street in downtown Dickinson. What is going on? So this is the third year you've been doing it. You have impressive athletes every year vaulting on the main street through downtown Dickinson.
Yep.
I mean, how did this all come about, Mike?
So kind of our mission, I would say, is that pole vaulting isn't super accessible. It takes a lot of equipment and there's a lot of traveling involved. So we just wanted to bring it to Dickinson, make it easier for people. And I grew up pole vaulting. I've been doing it for about 11 years, and it was such a passion for me that I wanted to give back a little bit and give opportunities to those kids. And I actually was at a camp yesterday, and there was a kid that just started vaulting 2 weeks ago. He's 18, never got the chance to do it, and he's gonna be there on Saturday, and it's like, that's what it's all about. So very excited to get it going. It's gonna be a really exciting event.
This is the third year that you've brought it onto the streets of Dickinson. What has been the community response?
It has been overwhelming. I mean, a month or two ago, people were reaching out asking if we were going to be doing it again. I was a little behind on posting about it to get it all set up. But we have a lot of attendees coming always. We have bleachers, it fills up. People are lined up on the street, and it's just like, it's just overwhelming success. It's been so fun.
Well, I think from a spectator's perspective, this is just something to watch, something to see.
Yeah.
I mean, where are these athletes coming from? How high are they jumping?
Yeah, so we have athletes ranging from 8 feet all the way to 18 feet. So a bunch of different heights. But we have people traveling from Minnesota, some from Montana, Idaho, Nebraska, like really all over the place. A lot of them are local, so you'll be recognizing some of the vaulters if you're involved a little bit more. So, yeah.
And you mentioned some of the proceeds actually going to help buy poles in schools to maybe keep the sport alive.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us about that, or why that's important to you.
Yeah, so we charge an admission fee and for the vaulters, and the reason is that a lot of schools don't have the funding to buy poles for these vaulters, and you really need the right equipment to be successful. So the money that we make from the athletes attending goes right back in to buy more poles, buy more equipment to help them out throughout their high school experience.
You said you were a pole vaulter yourself. How long have you been doing the sport?
I've been doing it for 11 years. I am officially retired. I graduated last spring, but I am coming out of retirement for tomorrow, so I'm very excited about it. But it's just been a crazy ride. I mean, it's just a sport that I love.
I mean, this is probably a dumb question, but what is it like when you're going up there? I mean, we're watching these videos. We got to show the video again, because that's what I mean. It's fun to watch. It's one of those sports where you just sit there like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is it like when you're doing that?
You just black out. Basically, you don't really know what's going on. I mean, everyone always just says, enjoy the ride. It is fun. The fall is fun, especially when you clear a bar. This is Lucas. He is doing a backflip over the bar. I cannot do that. It's super impressive, and he was just putting on a show last year. But it is just like a little bit of a thrill. Goes by quick, but basically you just black out a little bit.
Wow. For someone who's never tried it, how many tries would it take to actually clear the pole?
Ooh.
Infinite.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you can put the bar as low as you want.
There we go.
Okay.
Unless you can't go under the pit, but definitely just depends on the person. So, like I said, some people are just starting to do it and coming out on Saturday, so it's really anyone that wants to give it a try.
Okay. Any other tips you have for people who want to show up and watch on Saturday? what they should bring and how they can prepare?
Yeah, so we're gonna have a beer garden. It'll have some seating, which will be a lot of fun, and then we'll have bleachers in the back. But like I said, a lot of people line up down the street. So if you have a chair, maybe an umbrella, if it's really hot outside, I'd recommend bringing it. But other than that, just bring a good attitude and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, bring on your great attitude. Well, thank you, Mike, so much.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. Once again, the Badlands Street Vault is happening Saturday, July 8th on Main Street in Dickinson. The fun starts at 1 p.m. and goes until 10 p.m.
Looks like such a blast, but keep it here.